What's up, my metal people? It is Gina, Rock Shop. Another vlog coming at you to talk about some awesome shit that we got going on. And today has been an amazing day, and I just want to tell everybody about it. And I think you're going to think it's amazing too. Whether you're a musician, whether you're in the music industry in one form or another, or whether you are just a music fan. What we have put together is going to blow you away. I actually cannot take credit for this one. We have been doing, anyone that knows, anyone that doesn't know, I'll give you 7 years we have been on this brigade to put some old school back into this industry, which is kind of just an internet generation. And every month or every year, it's like people are taking a step back even further away from all of those things that have worked for decades. And I get the internet is the information highway. Fantastic. But there are times when you got to step away from the computer and just dig in the dirt with your hands, so to speak, which is what we have been doing. We have added yet another entity to our growing Rock Shop family. And this time, I cannot take any credit for it. This time, this is something that was thought up by Scott, my man, who has supported everything that I do and also has become a very huge part of Rock Shop. As everyone knows, I have Rock Shop magazine that is going to be coming back in January. And when we do have the next issue in January, it is going to be, I finally found exactly what I wanted to do. I'm not going to go any further with that. You got to get the magazine in order to know what I'm talking about. So enough about that. A few months back, Scott came up with an idea. And I must say, as a truck driver for a living, the man sat down and taught himself in design and put together the first ever music industry newspaper that is going, actually, we are out the gate, 14 states and 3 countries. Amazing, amazing. I am absolutely blown away. And we have a lot of people that helped us out in making this a killer issue. And actually, it's just seeing it today, and it got delivered today, where I'm in mailing mode, and we'll be doing this for about 3-4 days because we have quite a few to get out there in the thousands, in the big thousands. So basically, what he decided to do was to put together something that everybody on one level or another, whether you're a promoter, whether you're a venue, whether you're a musician, have a band, whether you're in rock, whether you're in metal, blues, jazz, doesn't matter. This is an all genre paper, unlike my magazine, which is only rock and metal. This is all genre. It is open to anything and everything music related, equipment companies, pick companies, all anything you can think of. And it is being put together with the heart that Rock Shop has always had, and with the mentality of trying to help all the local up-and-coming bands get in front of those people they need to a little bit easier than what they're doing now, and doing it old school because it works. The difference is this newspaper is going to grow. Each issue is going to be bigger. Each issue is going to be, there's going to be different things. It will have some articles and interesting things to read. And in this issue, I do need to, I'm going to show you. Look at this. Check that out. It's awesome. You know what? Seeing this on a computer screen and doing all the graphic design work and on a little computer screen, when it came, honestly, I got teared up. It looks that cool. So basically, we have the front page with my buddy Michael here. And just to say, if you have not watched this movie yet, believe me, if you're a lover of music, if you were in the city scene back in the day, the Ritz, L'Amour's, CBGB's, if you know anything and love that whole music thing, and even if you didn't, there are so many people who inputted and were videotaped and had amazing things to say about Michael. He has a unbelievable past and history, and it's just amazing to watch. I went back in time for 90 minutes, and it went so quickly that I was sad it was over. And this was done by Drew Stone, who also has another movie that is a hardcore, The Chronicles of a Hardcore movie, which will be in the October issue. So in this, I just want to show everyone we have stories, we have flyers for shows coming up, and more stories. And my story on the rods. And Michael Anthony will always be putting in a inspiration quote of the month every month. And then we have the major thing in this particular issue, which, if you love metal and you love Maiden, you absolutely have no choice but to read this double spread written by the one and only Mr. Rob Festa. And it's called The Maiden Experience, something that Scott wanted him to do after meeting him at Maiden in Jersey at the bar and being intrigued by the story that he started telling him but couldn't finish. We have pictures. This is the amazing story of what happened to Rob as he went overseas to see Maiden on their home territory. A must read. He wrote it. I did not change a thing. It is from the heart. You want this. Then we go over to the business directory. The business directory is anything business, whether you're a venue. I don't care where you are, because as this all grows, we will then start breaking. Each section will become bigger by state, and will help everyone who's booking tours, and just once there's radio stations in here, there's equipment, venues. This is the business directory. It's just a sampling of what is to come. And over here we have Gina's section, which Scott has given me the okay to kind of take the lead on this. This is our band directory, okay? It will always, 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 always be a free place for every and all bands to submit their logo and a contact email, and it will be put in here for free, and it will stay in here until I'm asked to remove it. So every month, once you get it in once, it's in. And this too, as this grows, will then be broken down by state and then eventually by genre, because that way, if someone's going on tour and they want to see a local bands, I mean, we all know how many bands are out there doing self-funded tours. I know a band right now, actually, thanks to Jesse. They played for me when we had our clubhouse, Apothecary from California. They're going out again with Green Death coming up soon. And that this way, when you're coming around a certain bend, a state, you could just pick this up, and it's physical. You can look at it. You can touch it. It's real. And so we'll get back to the band directory, but that's where it is. And on this particular issue, and until we start really not having room for, all of our paid advertisers, which are all our businesses, Scott is dedicating the back page to bands of his choice. And the first one goes to no other than Kill Code. And the reason why, I tell you guys all the time, you are his favorite band, hands down. And here they are on the back page with their story. And this is in dedication because we have known them a really long time. The nicest guys in the world. They've worked so hard, and everything that happened to them this year, it's so amazing for us to sit back and watch it from up here in upstate and watch it on Facebook, because they deserve every little piece of what they're getting. And Danny Stanton really is doing a great job with them. So that's the newspaper. There it is. I am going to go back and talk about something. Scott and I have spent an awful lot of time over the years talking to bands, talking to people, talking to venues, talking to promoters, and everybody has gripes. Let's just face it, everyone, there's a lot of things going on that people don't like. When I have to read something that my friend Leslie Sanders puts up on Facebook, saying what happened to him at a venue in Rhode Island is just insanity. There's so much bullshit going on out there. But at the end of the day, I've always been an advocate for getting the bands out there in a way that is not being done. And we've talked to hundreds of bands over the years and listened to what they were saying, listened to what they wanted. And this is not the first time that this has happened, but we have tried to do nothing more than implement those valid wants and needs into things that we do here at Rock Shop. Once again, and which is why Scott has given me full reign of the band directory. And just keep in mind the band directory is of all genres. I'm quite upset at all you bands that have not submitted your logo and email address, because I have seen, so thank you to all the people out there, all our salespeople who have continually taken my posts and tagged people into it. We're super busy here at Rock Shop, so it's been crazy. And I thank all the people out there that are doing their job. We have salespeople. I've been doing interviews for 3 weeks. I actually got tired of talking, believe it or not. It did happen. But we have salespeople all over the country in several states, and they're all sharing it. I've seen a couple of band members tag. And why my inbox is not full is beyond me, because again, we're giving you guys what you said you wanted. So if you do not get your logo in there, I never want to hear you bitch again. In all honesty, I don't even know what to say. So I don't know if it's a partial Facebook thing, but honestly, the email address is sales, SALES, at rockshoptimes.com. My assistant takes care of that email. She will make sure that you know that we got it, and we will get it into the next issue. Our deadlines every month, we are very rigid. The 10th of the month, that's it. It closes down, and if I get any emails after that, she's already been told it goes into the spreadsheet for the next month. And there's no special privileges or anything like that. Everybody's getting treated the same way. To everyone that has submitted their logos, badass. You guys are cool. We're in. Everybody knows they're in. And anyone that was playing on the festival, all you guys were automatically put into it, so don't worry about that. So basically, this is what we got going on. It's going to get bigger every single month. The next month is already about 4 to 8 pages bigger than this one was. And it's a trial and error as far as pictures and printing in a newspaper. It's a lot different than the magazine. But there were only a handful of things that I need to adjust. So for anyone whose logos seem to be a little darker, don't worry about it. We'll have it all fixed by next month. And I am super stoked. I hope you guys are super stoked. This is going to be in 14 states, available all over the place. But if you want to ensure that you get it to your house, it's $14 a year for a subscription. You just have to send an email to subscribe at rockshoptimes.com. And we send you out an invoice with a link. You pay it, and you're good. You get it in your mailbox every month. This is going nowhere. It's going to grow. It's never been done before. And by God, we're going to make a difference. So if you're not in it, it's because you're lazy. Bottom line. There's nothing else. If you didn't hear about it, and you do hear about it, and you still don't get us a logo, lazy. That's all I got to say. And you could all get mad at me, and I really don't care, because, I call it as it is. But honestly, Rock Shop is here. We are not going anywhere, and we are going to keep bringing new things to the platform until more people start joining our brigade to make this scene and this industry a little bit more accessible and not so internet driven. Everybody has to get out there. I know Facebook has this Facebook Live thing. People might think it's great. I see it as a music demise, in all honesty, because going out is expensive. I get it. Trust me, especially down in the city. Drinks are very costly, what have you. Is it very easy to sit behind a computer and watch someone on a phone? Absolutely. But let me tell you, you become the biggest loser, because there is nothing like live entertainment and standing there feeling it within your body. That's what a true music fan is all about. So everyone has to go out there. You've got to support the scene. You've got to support the bands. I don't care what state you live in. I don't care what country you live in. I watch these festivals all summer long with thousands and thousands of people, and why can't that happen here more often? Everybody, if we band together, we can change things. But I'm not going to stop until I die. So I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to be here constantly throwing it down your throat to get with the system. Get physical papers. Read them. Don't sit there on your phone, on the computer. Guess what? Your eyes are going to die after a while. But I'm telling you, there is something else out there. We are doing it, and it's going to continue to grow. It's going to continue to morph into other things and anything and everything music related. We're going to cover each base as everything we do rolls out, and we are not going anywhere. I am here for the duration of my rest of my life to dedicate it to all of the musicians out there who are so amazing and just need that other platform. You know, it may take you only up one little notch, but you know what? That one little notch could take you somewhere else, so you never know. I love all you guys. Thank you, everybody who inputted and helped us with this, put this together, and who has believed in us all this time and never wavered, never left our side. My friendships with the people, my friends, my close friends who have been with me on this whole route, you are my treasured gifts. And I never, ever take any of you for granted. And I am completely and truly blessed to have around me. And I'm surrounded by such wonderful, amazing people. And the list just keeps getting bigger. So that's all I got to say. And watch my page, because I'm telling you, there is so much more to come. This is just the beginning. Have a great night, guys, and I'm out.